I've been lying to myself for the past 3 years. When I began the sport, 2005, at 18 years old, I had one goal and one goal only, and that was to be the best that I can be, and then come to Thailand, fight at this high level, and potentially become a champion here in Thailand in one of the major stadiums. So from 2005 all the way up until 2022, I've been extremely focused on that one goal. I remember when I first started in 2005, and I would go to this Thai grocery store in New Jersey, and you walk into the store and to the left is just a wall filled with VHS tapes of shows, dramas, and then they had Muay Thai fights as well from Thailand. So I would go there every week, I would purchase a few videotapes, watch them home, and just dissect and I obsess about everything that I saw in those videos. And I just kept telling myself how incredible it would be to be able to fight on that level in one of those stadiums. And in some of those videos, the stadiums that I was watching was recorded from Omnoy Stadium, the stadium where I became a champion, and I had no idea that I would actually be a champion of that stadium at that time. Fast forward now to 2022, and I win the Omnoy Stadium title. And I'm looking up at the lights, the stadium, and finally just exhaling and thinking to myself, you finally did it. With that exhale, washed away the stress that I had, the pressure that I put on myself, the anxiety, the sleepless nights. I mean, endless amount of times that I couldn't sleep, whether I'm gonna just get an opportunity to fight for that title. I mean, it was just, my whole life was centered around that. It was just that one goal. And I think all of those years of being so focused to get to that goal, to get that stadium title in 2022 is what really burnt me out. Because up until then, I never took more than a week off. It would just be a week off after a fight, and then I would be back in the gym training again. And a lot of those times, when I would have a fight, whether I win or lose, if I wasn't happy with my performance, I'd be back in the gym the next day working on my mistakes. But that's what you need. That's the type of mentality you need in order to get to that level. Now, I don't have that mentality anymore. I don't have that end goal for the sport anymore. I don't need anything else anymore. I've been fulfilled. I've proven to myself what I can do. I've proven to myself that I can be on that level, just like I saw in those videotapes when I first started at age 18. And I was mesmerized by that. You know, I did that already. I've proven to myself. So now it's time to just go on and seek new challenges. For the past 2 years, I've just been forcing myself to fight because this is what I've been doing for more than half of my life. And it's difficult to step away from something like that because it just becomes a part of your identity. As much as I don't like saying that, but I let it take control over me. And so throughout these 3 years, I've just been fighting just because that's what I do. It's who I am. And now I'm finally saying no more of that. I don't want to continue living this type of lifestyle because it's not conducive. I don't have an end goal in sight anymore within Muay Thai. That end goal has already been satisfied. So I have nothing to look forward to. If you put in front of me another stadium title, I would say I don't care about it. I don't want to fight for it. Because like I said, I've already proven to myself what I set out to prove. I had a job to do and the job got completed. With me continuing fighting, especially for these 3 years, I'm just continuing wasting my time because there's so many other things that I could be doing with my life and creating new challenges for myself and just doing things that I want to do outside of Muay Thai. I want to be able to go out and eat a pizza when I want to. I want to go out and stay out late when I want to. But when I was focused in the sport, I have to ask Muay Thai, can I have this pizza slice? Can I stay out later? No, I can't, because the next day I gotta wake up early to train, or I have to make sure I watch my weight. That's been my life for the past 3 years after I won that title. I've not been the same, and I just don't have that desire and that hunger to continue fighting on that high level. I'm not saying I'm retiring, but I'm just stepping away from fighting indefinitely for now, because I'm not sure what's going to happen. I will only step back into that ring if I really, really feel like this is something that I want to do, and I'm going to go 100% at it, because I don't even have that excitement anymore when I go into the fights. It's just completely different. And once I exhaled and all that stress, all that pressure went away, I already knew that that was the beginning of the end. Because I know that you need that stress, you need the pressure in order to be able to get yourself to a high level of doing anything, not just an athletic sport. You have to have that level of pressure and stress on yourself. And you got to go through the negative aspects, having anxiety and dealing with that stuff. So I knew already that I was a different person from that moment on. But again, it's just something that I've been used to doing for more than half of my life, so I just continued pushing myself to fight. And even for the Omnoy Stadium defense title, I felt that there was a difference. You know, I just wasn't hungry enough to retain that title. And so I wasn't watching my weight as much. I had to cut a lot more weight. And that played a role as well. So it's those small things that make a big difference. And for these past 2 years, I'm losing fights that I never would be losing about 5 years ago. And it's all because I don't have that same desire to win. But this doesn't mean that I can't. This just means that I don't want to anymore. There's a difference between that I can't do this anymore and that I won't. I can do this. My body's still capable of training hard and going in there and fighting. I just don't want to anymore. And until I'm no longer mentally exhausted, this is how things will stay. And I'm not saying that I'm not gonna fight again. Maybe I will. But as of now, I'm just exhausted from the sport, and I'm tired of just pushing myself to fight just because this is what I've been doing for such a long time. It's wrong to do that. I'm wasting my time, not doing other things, not seeking other challenges. And as a competitor, this is what I need. I need challenges. So I need to create new challenges for myself in order to continue thriving and be mentally healthy.